Am I the monster for telling my neighbor to not use my trash bin? I tried to be polite longer than I should have. Every Monday morning, my trash bin was already full. Not just bags, broken tiles, wood scraps, paint-stained cardboard, stuff I didn't throw away. The first time my pickup got skipped, I thought it was a mistake. The city told me, your bin was flagged for improper disposal. So I checked it properly the next week. That's when I knew exactly what was happening. I went to my neighbor and said, "You're using my bin, please stop." He didn't even look embarrassed. He smirked and said, "It's a trash bin, that's what it's for." I told him I could get fined. He laughed. Actually laughed. "They don't enforce that," he said. "You're being dramatic." He didn't stop. In fact, he got worse. The next week, he dumped even more into my bin and left it half open. When I confronted him again, he said, "What are you gonna do? Call the trash police?" That's when I stopped arguing. I reported it. Photos, dates, address. I didn't expect much. Maybe a warning letter. Instead, 2 inspectors showed up on the block 3 days later. They didn't start with me. They walked straight to the back alley behind the garages. One of them asked loudly, "Who's responsible for this debris?" My neighbor's attitude vanished instantly. He started talking fast. "That's not mine. I mean, some of it is, but..." The inspector asked, "Are you doing renovation work?" He froze. That's when I realized he hadn't expected this, at all. Here's what actually happened. My neighbor had been doing unpermitted renovation work for months. Instead of ordering a proper dumpster which costs money and requires inspections, he spread the waste across residential bins. Mine was just the easiest target. When I filed the complaint, it triggered a waste audit. Construction debris automatically escalates things. The inspectors weren't there for trash, they were there for permits. They asked him about timelines, contractors, structural changes. He kept saying, "It's just a small project," but his voice shook every time they pointed at the debris. Turns out, he wasn't the only one cutting corners. Once inspectors started digging, they found multiple unapproved projects on the block. Work was shut down, permits were pulled, fines issued. People were angry, someone asked who reported it. My neighbor looked straight at me, not smug anymore, just worried. A month later, everything reopened after inspections were completed properly. My trash pickup resumed, no warnings, no flags. My neighbor never touched my bin again. He doesn't joke with me now either. Some people still think I overreacted. But here's the truth. I didn't cause the problem. I just refused to keep covering for it.